Hi, this is Stephanie Lessard-Pilon again, and I'm going to take you into the honeybee hives to show you where the bees keep the nectar and pollen that they have stored for their hive. You can see we've just taken off the outer cover, and now we're about to pop off the inner cover. We're using a hive tool to do that. And you can see that the hive is absolutely full of bustling bees. There's about 50,000 bees in this hive. So that's about normal for a healthy hive in late spring or early summer. And we're going to take out one of the frames and take a look and see what's going on this particular frame. Very gently pull that out. And you can see there are many bees at work on this frame, and the frame is absolutely full of nectar. And this is all nectar that they have collected from flowers. The bees have gone out into the world, they have collected the nectar and put it in a special stomach, and they've come back and put it into the cells here. You can see where it's glistening there. They're absolutely full of nectar. And what you're seeing there, that nectar is basically a mix of flower nectar and bee spit. They do this because they want to make honey, and the honey and the nectar that they collect is a sugar resource for them. It's like cake or spaghetti or rice or fruit. It provides them energy in the short term. They also need to go out and collect flower pollen, and that pollen is going to be their protein source. So if we take a look on the other side of this frame, you'll be able to see the bees busy at work. And as we look closely, you can see that some of those cells have pollen resources in them. You can see the yellow and the orange sticky material inside the cells. And that's what we like to call bee bread. That's what the bees will feed to the baby bees to help them grow. So that's like your eggs and your cheese and your meat. It makes you stronger and helps you grow. You can see here that the bees are all really calm. They're all really busy. They're doing their work. They're not out to get you. They all have their own jobs in mind, and each bee has different jobs. When they first hatch, their jobs are cleaning the cell and taking care of the baby bees. As they get older, they'll defend the hive. They'll become guard bees, and the oldest bees of all are the ones that come back, go to the hive and forage. Here you can see another really pretty example of all of the types of resources the honeybees have brought back to their hive. You can see the glistening cells of nectar, so that's the nectar that they've collected from flowers and brought back to the hive. And you can see the colorful cells of pollen. You can see white and yellow, and there's some orange in there too. That pollen is going to be the protein that they feed to the baby bees. At the very top of the frame, right in the center, you can see places where they've started to build wax coatings to cover the cells. So those are places where the nectar has reached the right consistency and is now honey. Once they fill up the entire frame full of nectar, they'll put wax cappings in all of those different cells, and we'll be able to use this frame as a honey frame and extract the honey for our own use. Honeybees make the honey as a winter food resource, but they make about 2 to 3 times as much as they need in a healthy hive. So as long as we leave enough for the bees, it's okay for us to collect some for our use as well. And there you can see, those are the wax cappings right there covering up those cells. Good job, bees.